Hi, it's Jennifer, and I'm here to help you understand how to manifest the life that you dream of quickly, easily, and without the struggle that you're used to having. Today, I'm going to talk about the difference between um, manifesting when you're in the vibration of love versus when you're in the vibration of fear. So, most of us, at least in Western civilization, America, Europe, Australia, are used to constantly being in a state of fear. What does that mean? Fear is a low vibrating state, it's a low emotion. It means you're in a state of lack and you're afraid that something's going to not work out. You're somehow going to fail or be incomplete or not get a desired outcome. You are expecting the worst. And when we do actions from ideas that are created in a state of fear, they can only produce a result that is equal to the vibration that they were created in. So I'm going to say it to you another way. When we are in love, in a joyous, happy, high vibrating state, it's a similar experience. We are creating from a feeling of already being whole and complete within the fact that the creation is satisfying us. So, there is a way to go through your life and to ask in each single incidence, am I doing this out of love or am I doing this out of fear? Another particular way to look at it is, is an object in my life bringing me joy or bringing me guilt or obligation, something on a lower vibrating state. And if you aren't familiar with the states of vibration, what does that mean, state of vibration? That means how close to unconditional love is the feeling that you're having, because unconditional love is the highest vibrating state, the purest, highest, most joy-filled state we can be in. Nobody gets to unconditional love. We can get very close, but the important part to realize here is that you aren't going to produce results, be it actions, money, any other form of result that you can quantify, that are different than the state that you're creating them in. So, if you go to a job that you hate every day and try to produce a result of, say, getting a huge raise or getting discovered or making a big commission, but you're in a very low vibrating state, that's just not going to happen very often. I mean, it can, by chance, you can just, kind of check out and then it might happen. But that's only because you'll be thinking about something you love while you're checked out. However, when we do things that we love, we flow energy from our hearts to our minds, and our minds create ideas that are brought down into the physical world through passion, and action. And then they manifest here in the physical plane. I'll be doing more videos about that topic, so don't get, ahead of yourself, or confused about what does that mean. But what the really important part is, because when you start to try to change how you're approaching creation in your world, it's a very overwhelming topic. And I'm here to make it simple for you, because it is simple. Let go of the things that you don't love. Let go of things that you're holding in fear. Let go of things that don't bring you joy. Is it super easy? No. Can it be done? Yes. And it's just done one step at a time. It's just done one day and one moment at a time. It's all done here in the present moment. And it's done with a choice of doing things in love. What does that mean in love? It means you love yourself enough to use your time to be in a state of doing something that brings you joy and happiness and peace and fulfillment. So, yes, self-care, self-love, all these buzzwords. What do they mean? They mean you love and respect yourself enough to choose to spend your time allowing yourself to be in a state of reflecting your self-love into the world. That means you resonate with things. You find out what they are and you do them. And while you're in this heightened state of love, of self-love, you create from there. You allow yourself to see the world through eyes that are held in a vibration of love. And when you see that world, because it's all here right now, you're just seeing it through certain eyes. When you allow yourself to see a world through the eyes of love, you can see how who you are can add to this world. So, I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to try to not make it a very obvious example. Let's say you normally come home from work and you crash on the couch and you drink some wine and you watch Netflix and you kind of ignore your family or your roommates or whoever, and you get really bitter and angry about having to, spend your time going to work or take care of people that is not, it's not that fun sometimes. And you look at the world through eyes that are bitter. They feel unappreciated, and there's fear that if you don't do your job, get up and go to work, take care of your family, take care of your house and yourself, you're going to have results that are bad. This is what's driving you, fear. Fear of being unemployed, unloved, rejected, unhappy, bad looking. And you bring to the world a creation, this particular world, a creation that is fear-based. And so let's say a couple months of this go by, and you're even in a worse state. You're in worse health, you're barely holding on to your job, you're fighting all the time with your roommates or your husband or wife, and any other kind of problems that you can imagine coming from spending your time this way. Versus one day you say, I'm going to do something I really want to do. After work, I'm going to go outside to a garden, sit there for 10 to 15 minutes while I drink an iced tea and think about what kind of world I want to live in, what kind of person I want to be, what really brings me joy, and what has made me happy throughout my life. And so you go and you sit on the bench and you watch the sunset and you think, wow, when I was little or when I was a teenager, I loved making sidewalk murals with chalk. That's what's coming into my mind. And I loved walking my neighbor's dogs. And sometimes we would go to a park with the whole family and spend the whole day and just, play catch and go swimming or whatever it is. And I love those three things. Those three things always brought me joy and happiness and made me feel complete within myself. Just being in that environment or doing that action allowed me, the love that is me, to come to the surface, to be expressed into the world. And I want to do these things more. And so you find three really creative ways to bring these things into being in your life. Let's say, I'm just going to give three really quick examples and they're coming to my mind. Let's say you decide on Mondays you're going to get a group of people together through the city, and you're going to start a community class to cover over, graffiti with beautiful, uplifting murals. And you're going to charge, I don't know, you're going to make $100 every Monday through this class you're going to offer at community college. And then also you're going to decide to foster a dog or an animal, and then also you're going to sign up to be like a big sister, big brother. So, and then once a month you're going to get together with your little sister and brother, and you're going to go to the park with other big sisters, big brothers, and have a full day at the park and just bring happiness, to people. I want to show you that it's very easy to make a different choice, to bring the love that you are out into the world, and then to create from that place. And it doesn't have to be something you love to do as a kid. It can be anything that you love to do. And if you don't know what that is, then just ask somebody else what they love and try some of their things. Or to ask to go along with them. If you're not a person that likes to try new things by yourself, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you choose between this state of love and this state of fear, and beginning to create from that state. It isn't always about the money. It's about the high vibrational state that you're in, because when you're in that state, all good things come to you. And I'll be doing more videos about how you can create once you're in that state. And of course, I'll be doing more videos on getting into that state. So I hope this made sense. I really appreciate you listening, liking and sharing, subscribing. I'm just starting out, and it's brand new, and I'm very excited. And I just want you to know that, like, for me, this is the thing that I love talking about the most and that I love bringing to the world. And I am filled with gratitude that you took your time to listen to me, and I hope I helped you. Thank you. Bye.